All India Congress Committee bra Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan launch grado Nagalandi intensified twigna chaisharo itu upper chief organizer AICC Sevadal and AICC observer Lalji Desaibra aji Congress Pawan Kohimadi media logot kota krishe Desaibra janaishegi Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan do grassroots level di workers laga awas ota laga se aro district level ber ligna national level di Congress workers laga opinion lobole se details Saisabo.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'm very happy to be here from extreme eastern part of our country. I come from the extreme western part of the country, from Gujarat. So basically, this is my fifth stage where I'm part of this process in Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan. And Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan is all about raising the voice of the worker from the grassroots, to get opinion from the Congress worker, from the district level, from the booth level, from the block level, and every layer of the organization workers and local leaders. They can give us input, feedback, and also suggestions and recommendation about how to transform Congress organization at grassroots level. The perception is changing in India. Most of them are against now the ruling government at central level, but at the same time we also need to transform our organization. So that's why Rahulji and Kharge to get together, they decided to have a Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan. In this process, we are saying the Sangathan Sarvopari. It's a Hindi word. Basically, the organization is a deciding factor, not the electoral body, because electoral body cannot dominate organization, and that is why this process is started all over India, one by one state. We have a successful, we started from the Gujarat, then we did it in Haryana, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Punjab, and Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, in many other states. And now we are doing this process in 5 other states. So this is to involve our Congress worker from the grassroots in the decision-making process. Congress used to have this bottom-up process earlier, so we are restarting this process to understand the community level issues, to understand organizational level issues, and to get suggestions for the solution, not to just talk about it, but also to resolve that organizational and the political issues, and also to the state level major difficulties which communities are facing, or at the district level the community they are facing certain issues. So to get more ideas and a deeper understanding about the district, we are here for a few more days, and we'll go and meet Congress workers everywhere. We will meet in group, we will meet in individuals also. So there's 100% the time for a Congress worker. Anyone can meet us. So we will be here till single Karyakarta remains to raise voice. We are here to listen them. We'll have an assembly level discussion. We'll also have a meeting with the senior leaders here, and to get overall idea. There might be a nomination for a DCC president, or there might not be a nomination also. So we'll have we will try to make sure that we have a best DCC president in all over Nagaland districts. That's why we are here. Thank you very much.
Stayed for so many years now, almost 2.5 decades. But and there we have seen that the Congress has lost its crown in the state. Of course, it has won the Lok Sabha elections, but in the Lok Sabha elections also, in many of the places, SECs, there were no this thing. Your agents were also not there, polling agents were also not there. And now we see that you are saying that the Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan is in progress. So how do you think you will be able to manage to get the officials in all the districts?
Actually, this entire process is a time-bound program, and I'm happy that you asked me this question, because we are not here just to talk about elect or select a new DCC president, but also we are here to have a time-bound program. We will also list down certain local leaders' names, that who are the potential leaders we have in every district. So like senior leaders are going in the districts from Madhya Pradesh, from Gujarat, from Maharashtra, from Delhi. So we are here like CWC members. We go to the district level and block level and meet people and to identify the potential leaders. That is one of the process. Another is that once we select our DCC president, once we announce this name, then we will give them a task and also the training. Like we have a 10 days training program for every DCC president. It is a compulsory training program for the DCC presidents to understand how to form, transform organization. That process we will do, and then once they go through the training program, we'll give them a task, very clear time-bound task to complete that 2 layers organizations. So like my role is to complete the first layer of organizations, and the DCC president, once it's announced, then they have to have a 2 layers of the organizations like bottom level, like block level, assembly level, so they will do that. And then we go on and on up to the village level, our organization. So that is the time-bound program. Within like 45 days, we have to complete this process. So same way, once we announce, within the 45 days, they have to complete that process. So we are basically to make sure that we have organization at every level. We know in Nagaland there are difficulties. We are not in power for many years. But I come from the state where we are not in power for 3.5 decades, maybe 10 years more than this. So we have done this process there and we got a very good result, and now we are going at every booth level there. Is it, I mean, we have a 12 DCC president right now. Right? We have a 12 unit, our political DCC presidents. So all 12 is going through the same process. Everyone will report to the AICC our organization department by 7th. So by 7th of March, we will submit our report. If there is anything remaining or if required, we come back again and complete the process. We have a database also, it's online, 100% transparent and 100% confidential process. So whatever we will learn, we are not going to share here with the X or Y or Z. It will go into our system, and then it will be logged there, and then we'll have a discussion there. So it is a time bound, like by I think within total 45 days of our announcing program, we will have a 12 DCC president. Someone will be reappointed, some of district might have a new DCC president. It's depend what workers decides, what workers suggest.
You said 12 districts, but currently Nagaland has more than that.
Yeah, 18, 17, 18.
Yes,
Yeah.
18 districts, 17 districts. So what about the other remaining 5 districts?
Actually, the political party run with a very different setup. Like in many of the states, we have a 36 district, but we have a 45 units. It's depend on the size of the district and our political decision. So our political decision as of now is for a 12. Maybe in future, if it is required, that PCC and AICC sit together and decide that we will have a more district or not. As of now, we have a 12.
How does the state take this Sangathan Srijan Abhiyan?
Well, we take it very positively. I think this is an initiative which has been taken during the Ahmedabad session last year. And the whole purpose of this is to empower the people, especially for the booth level, assembly level, at the district level, so that there is no upper influence for selecting quality leadership in the state or in the assembly constituency. So we are basically, I think this whole idea is something which is very new also, but we feel that it is something which is going to have an impact on every state that we are conducting.
This Sangathan Srijan Alliance is an initiative to build a strong party, more accountable, people-connected party, starting from the district Congress committee level.